Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Thank you for joining me today. So today, a little bit different, setup. I'm going to record this on an old game because we have a little bit to talk about. It's been a while since I've streamed. You guys know that. I appreciate you hanging in there and not dropping the subscription to this channel. I really do. I apologize for how long it's been since we've played together. So the primary reason that this has happened is Xbox and Twitch. They're not working well together. This upload will not appear in my Twitch. This is straight from my YouTube. Because Xbox and Twitch have changed things, right? And I've tried to make a couple recordings before this. I've tried to make several recordings before this, more online with my schedule that I had been following. But what I've found is Twitch is either completely not saving my recordings. It does stream it, but then for some reason it doesn't save it on their platform, or it doesn't even start at all. So I'm recording an hour plus video, streaming, showing new games, enjoying myself, and then I go to look for the product to upload to YouTube, and there's nothing there. So that's a problem, right? And I've messed around with the system. I messed around with Twitch settings. I know that there's a setting that says, save my streams. That's checked. It's been checked. I haven't changed a single thing. But a couple months back, well, I guess several weeks back, I don't know if it's been 2 months or not, I logged into Twitch to broadcast on the Xbox, and it said that this system, this setting has been moved and is now part of the Xbox menu. So it's a little bit of a roundabout way to set it up. Okay, well, no problem. So I messed around with it, got it all the way I wanted it, or so I thought. Started recording, nothing, right? And then it saved like a 10-minute video, but then I would play the same game and stream it for an hour, nothing. So I don't know if they're forcing shorter content videos, which doesn't work for me, or what their problem is. But at this point, it looks like I've got the PC or nothing, and this PC being a bit of a potato, I love my PC, don't get me wrong, isn't the best for streaming. Starbound is pushing it, honestly. You may see some frame rate hiccups and that sort of thing, and that's okay. There's a couple of games I have been playing on PC that I would love to stream with you guys, Generation Zero being one of them. Absolutely great game. 7 Days to Die, I've been getting into that. That game is crazy. But unfortunately, doesn't want to stream on my PC, and that's okay. I don't want to push the poor girl and cause it to crash again like it did a while back. So that's why you haven't been seeing stuff from me, but that's all right. The other side of it is I really haven't been gaming as much as I usually do. As I'm getting close to the end of the book that I've been writing, I'm getting ready to release it. I'm going through final edits, talking to beta readers, and trying to get that whole thing figured out. If you have any interest in reading it, send me a DM and or an email, whatever, and hit me up on social media, whatever, and I'll send you a copy of the book. So it's done, and after I'm done with the beta readers and making any sort of corrections that need to be made from that, it'll be going to an agent, hopefully for traditional publication. So anyway, let's jump in here real quick for old time's sake. I do love me some Starbound. This is a newer character. I haven't been playing very long, so I haven't even started my treasure trove yet. But this is my space station. If you guys haven't played Starbound, man, I have put as many hours into Starbound as I have into Terraria, and that's saying something. Both games are absolute time sinks. They are so much fun. So much you can do in here. I mean, Starbound is basically just a thief simulator at this point. You can go from place to place, steal stuff off the walls, like I stole that off of a underwater city nightclub looking thing. And then, as you can see, it's kind of a horrifying mixture of a little bit of everything. But this is my nightclub / arcade. And let's see, how do I turn this thing on? It's been a minute. I wired it up. There we go. Oh, check that out. That is tight. I got a Dance Dance Revolution game that you can't really play. I got air hockey that you can't really play. Although there is one arcade game that you can literally play, and it's like the old screensaver. Dude, if you are old like me, there's an old screensaver for, I think it was like Windows 95, and it was just this going through an endless maze sort of screensaver. The game looks like that, basically. It's just like two-dimensional walls set up, but it's first-person view, and you're just kind of going around corners and stuff. It's pretty tight. For being a game inside of a game, it's pretty tight. So that's on my list to get, right? But I got music over here from the DJ thing. You can't change the music, it just plays. But dude, this game's pretty cute. I like it. And you wire the whole thing out. Let me show you my wiring setup. It's real simple. Everything's set to that switch there. I could set all my lights to it, but yeah, no, I'm not going there. I like a little bit of light. But down here below, way down here, it goes, man. It goes and goes. This is going to be my treasure trove. This is where, once I start getting just straight up coins and gold and jewels and stuff that you find in treasure holds on different worlds, I'm just going to start dumping that down in there, and eventually it will fill that treasure hold all the way to the top. And then I'm going to load it up with all my other treasures that I've found. Here's some. Quite a few different types of treasures in here. Statues, wall plaques, lights, paintings, just anything of interest that catches my eye. That's what I'm after. So, and I have several containers full of those things. There's just a collection of geodes for reasons. This game is so much fun. There's so much you can do here. Let me go up to my ship. This is just my space station. Loading. And here's my ship. Take a look. It's pretty cool. You start out with basically just this section here, this one lane, this room here, and then your cockpit, and your cockpit's smaller. But as you upgrade your ship, everything increases in size. You can start adding crew members, and I could add crew members to my space station as well. But I really like the kind of pseudo-Asian aesthetic up in here. It's a lot of fun. I like their decorations and whatnot. Cargo hold down here. My one crew member and my pet snake. Very cute. The character race I am playing right now is called a Florian. They are a plant-based critter, but for some reason they like snakes with leaf ears. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. But let me show you kind of how this thing works here. Get in the seat here, the pilot's seat. This is a standard solar system. Sorry, I just had a stroke or something there for a minute. You have different ships here. There's friendly ships. There's a hostile ship. You can go board them as long as you have a mech available that you've unlocked. Different types of planets, right? I haven't explored all of the system, but the reason I haven't explored all of the system is there's a few systems here. They are, as I understand, procedurally generated, so you can go to anything. Oh, that reminds me, big news if you guys haven't heard. Starfield released their release date. Alliteration. They have notified the public of their release date, which is September 9th. Further out than I wanted. I was really pulling for like maybe March, like this month. But, sometimes a developer will do that where they will release the launch of the game for like 2 weeks later, right? And I was like, oh, come on, please. Yeah, that's not how that's going to work. But that's okay. I would prefer it to be ready for consumption as opposed to, buggy, and it's probably going to be buggy anyway. It's a Beth game. But come on. It could be released in an unready state like No Man's Sky or some of these other games that released in unplayable states. So, oops, hang on. Let's go check out another planet. I haven't been here yet, so we'll go take a look. Looks like a savanna planet. Sweet. We'll go jump down here real quick. But yeah, no, I am so excited. The two games I'm waiting for this year, the two games that should be on your radar if they're not, is Starfield, because it's a Bethesda game. That's a huge deal. It's going to have awesome story. It's going to have an awesome story, awesome gameplay. It's going to have incredible polish to it. I'm sure that there's going to be bugs everywhere, and that's okay. They're building an entire, like 1,000 planets, they said. They're building this huge thing, and that's very cool. So, these guys are friendly. These guys down here are not. Ooh, that guy's under attack. Yeah, buddy. I'm trying to pick up these things out of habit. I don't have the space for it because I have filled up my inventory for food, which is this here. So this game sorts your resources by type, which is kind of nice. So you know you have your different different things that you can. Oh, I need to go through and clear that out. Different places that items are stored, so it's a little more organized for you, which is nice. I do get a little grouchy when I have tons of space for one type of resource and I can't pick it up because it doesn't fit the type that it's looking for, but yeah, it is what it is. Ooh. Nice. One of my favorite weapons, not the strongest weapon in the game, but one of my favorite weapons in the game are the Magnorbs. You got these 3 little magnetic steel balls that you launch at high velocity at enemies, and they just bounce all over the place. They don't use any of your energy to use them, right? Ooh, thorium pit. Let's go! Ta-da! Go down here. Everybody's going to be hostile. There's some treasure to pick up. Treasure's not going to be, like, amazing or anything, but it's pretty fun. And there's stuff to steal down here. Ooh, hey, what's up? Sneak up on me. But yeah, so Starfield obviously is a game I'm waiting for. I'm very excited for. And then Stalker 2. That game is going to be absolutely incredible because the other Stalker games are incredible and I have high hopes. And the stuff they've shown has been very, very exciting. So if Stalker 2 is not on your radar, it should be. If you have not played the original Stalkers, it's only on PC, even though this is releasing primarily on Xbox and PC. If you have not played the original Stalker games, I'd completely recommend it. If you want to give it a try without putting any money forward first, I would recommend trying Stalker Lost Alpha. If you Google Stalker Lost Alpha, you'll find a link to, I think it's ModDB, moddb.com. It is a free game and basically contains the first 3 Stalker games. I know the new game is called Stalker 2, but Stalker did have 3 games, 3 distinct games. They were more than just DLC. So I'm not sure about the numbering system, and that is okay with me. You know, if freaking Gabe Newell, I don't remember, the dude from Steam can name his games the way he names his games, I think we're good. We're good. All right, that should be enough torches for now. Whoa! You were just hanging out there, little guy. Not all of the enemies on this game are hostile, but there are certain enemies that appear repeatedly, and they're always hostile. And one of those little floaty guys is one of them. Also, you'll hear kind of a beep, and then they'll jump, and then they'll come at you. That's another way you can tell they're hostile. So don't go around killing everything, but like this guy's always hostile. I don't know what his problem is. He's cute, he smiles, and then he tries to kill you. It is what it is. So, but yeah, I really didn't make this to show you guys Starbound. I've actually streamed Starbound before. I love Starbound. I think it's an excellent game. It's wonderfully made. Right up there with Terraria, in my opinion. But that's not really why I'm here. I'm mostly here to let you guys know I haven't gone anywhere. I'm having technical difficulties, and I'm trying to get them figured out. But at this point, I'm kind of stuck. So I don't want you guys thinking, oh, he forgot about the stream, he's not doing anything. Well, actually, I'm writing, and I am trying to fix stupid Xbox setup. But we'll see how that goes. But hey, I'm on my PC. I've got my webcam. Super cool. I love it. You guys have to sit there and deal with my ugly mug. Sorry about that. But you know, it is what it is. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I'm hoping this thing is streaming okay. A couple of years recently, like these bats here, these stupid tongue bats, are always aggressive. But yeah, you know, I don't know where I was going with the recently line of thought. I had an idea, and then it swiftly vacated. Happens when you get old. Happens when you get old like me, guys. Get old like me, because it beats the alternative. Then you'll be an old crusty gamer, and that's an awesome thing. There we go. What's up? I would love to be able to stream freaking Gen Zero with you guys. I've been playing with my buddies. Dude, it is so much fun. That game is a blast. I'd love to be able to stream 7 Days to Die, honestly. That game is pretty crazy. It's right up my alley. I love a good looter shooter / survival, dude, whatever. Dude, that game is actually pretty tense. I was out exploring, went to a place where the supply had dropped, because they do that apparently. And, dude, I'm learning everything as I go in that game. But I went to go get the supply drop, and this freaking zombie crow came out of nowhere. I was like, oh my god, I thought I'd seen the enemies, and I was like, what the heck is that? Just a face full of rotten death. And, oh, nah, that was freaking ridiculous. Ow. Yeah, nah, that was cool. I had another one on there where, dude, there's just so much. I was exploring this abandoned house, and I go upstairs. I'm like, there's zombies hopping out from behind corners and stuff. It's a zombie game, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna worry about it. But jump scares didn't really affect me that much. But zombie crow notwithstanding. But I go around this freaking corner up into the attic, right? The second floor of this house. And there's all of these freaking landmines. There's probably 10 of them just laid out on the ground. I'm like, those look like landmines. That doesn't look good. And so I'm like, I wonder if I can pick them up and like disable them. Like some games you can shut them off and then you have them add them to your inventory, right? So I got within a few feet, and I very carefully tried to use the use button to get the thing, and the whole thing it detonated. They all detonated. I died so bad. I had to go back up and get my stuff. It was the first time I had died in that game, and it was kind of humiliating. It is what it is. It was fun. So, all right. I'm getting pretty full here. I'm not getting anything of super value, but I'm getting a little bit here and a little bit there. I didn't really want a medium bongo, but yeah, all right. And that's the bottom of the dungeon. There we go. Use your words. All right, we're going to make this a lot quicker. I'll tell you what, if you play this game, the sooner you can get the reusable grapple hook, the happier you're going to be. Dude, this thing is so much fun. Unlimited usage. It sticks to just about everything. Just about everything, as long as it's within range. And, you can just kind of bungee cord around, it bounces and stuff. It's pretty fun. Look at that. Look at that. That's tight. I'm Batman. I'm really not. I like my cowboy Indiana Jones with wings aesthetic, though. That's classy, right? Right? I'm only missing a pair of pants on another costume build I've got, where he will look like he's made out of ashes. It's cool. He looks like pitch black, and this cloud of darkness follows him around wherever he goes, and it looks pretty great. But like I said, I'm missing the pants, so it looks a little weird. I have like a head, torso, and cape, and then just like regular pants on. So it's just like this dark shadow is wearing pants, and it looks really weird. So yeah, I've got to get the full set before I can really rock that dude. And there we are. Now we can teleport out of here. Zoop. Great game. Starbound's a great game. But the point of this is I wanted to let you know I'm still here. And my dogs are fighting. If you see tails and heads and stuff just flipping around in the background, and you hear that horrible grumbling sound, that's my dogs. I know they've come up on the stream before in the background. I usually have to get up and let the dogs out. But yeah, that's just them being crackheads. They're adorable. What you guys doing, huh? What you guys doing? Gonna come up here? Wanna come up here? Hi. Hopefully you guys can see them. They're being nuts. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Hopefully it recorded correctly. Hopefully it's more than like 5 frames a second. Hopefully there's audio. Doing it on the PC is a little less user friendly than doing it on the Xbox used to be. So that's where I'm at. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If my book does publish, I will do another stream here showing that off. I'm going to continue to try to figure out the Xbox. I'm going through forums online, trying to see if anybody else is having the same problem I have. I haven't had a whole luck, honestly. I have tried turning it on, turning it off, and unplugging it and plugging it back in. So that's a thing. But anyway, as soon as I have some news, I will upload it. When I am able to stream, I will try to stream. You may be stuck with old games like Starbound and Terraria and whatnot. I love those games anyway. I play those games. So I'm old. It is what it is. But when Starbound comes out, I am going to try to figure out how to get that streamed. If I have to get a capture card, I will try to scrounge the money to do it. It's going to be a while if that is the case. But Starbound and Stalker 2, two huge games. I cannot wait to show you guys when they come out. So you can expect day one at least on Starbound, and the Stalker comes out first. Starbound, I'm sorry, not Starbound, I'm such an idiot. Starfield. Oh, Starfield's release is currently the first one that has given us a release date. They may push it back again, but Stalker 2 has a release date only listed on Steam, and I don't know where they got that release date, if it's accurate, because they're not making anything official, at least not on YouTube or anywhere else that I can find, but that's for December. So the two big games look like they come in the second half of the year. It is what it is. If one of them releases sooner, you can expect to see it on my channel somehow. By hook or by crook, it will happen. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for hanging in there during this kind of dry season of videos. I really appreciate it. I am working very hard to get this to work. I have not given up on streaming. I have not given up on you guys, and I appreciate you guys for not giving up on me. Thank you for hanging out. You guys have a great one, and I will catch you on the next stream. See ya.